What's this glowing blue thing over here? Just a lamp? Hope we can get one of those for our houses. That'd be cool. Oh, there's a backpack. Backpacks often have good stuff in them since the furnishing update. In this case, it just has something I have to fence. But they can have like furnishing recipes, crafting motifs, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so should I go for that? Because I need to start heading north. I think I'm going to leave that alone for now. Late delivery. Oh, that's the guy I need to talk to. Okay. Deliver rare mushrooms. No, what's... Balmora? No, I need to head over here. Okay. Let's just use the way shrine. Now baskets and stuff, not so much. Although it could have the provisioning furnishing equipment, furnishing item could be in baskets. Although I want to say baskets could have valuable stuff in it. Now that I'm getting a little tired. I think I have gotten like crafting motifs and stuff out of those. So maybe I should peek in this basket here. Nope, just mint. I've got lots of mint. So they do have you start the tutorial type stuff. So if you do try this game and you end up in Morrowind, you will not be lost. There's plenty of messages popping up telling you how the game works. I'm just skipping through them because I've played so much on other characters. Now, like I said, if I can get to level 6 while still doing some of these important quests instead of grinding, then... Okay, there's a lot of people over here. Oh. Is this part of the quest? There's... I don't remember what's over here. For all I know, that's a guild meeting up right there. Whoa. Wait, that's a mount? What? Is that in the crown store? It is. Oh, that's so tempting, but it's 3,000 crowns. No. I don't think so. That is pretty sick. I got this one from the collector's edition, so that's fine. I'm happy with my dwarven armor horse. Got 14 minutes left on my experience scroll. Okay. Alright, how do I get over to this mine? I need to go back over here? No, it looks like I need to follow this road. I am in Balmora, though, and I do need to go this way anyway, so that works. Just follow the road. Well, let me know what you guys are thinking so far. I'm definitely enjoying exploring this new place. And my understanding is for people who played Morrowind originally, there's all kinds of references. Not just the Lord Vivek stuff. Am I giving armor to him, or did he do that? Huh. I don't know. Don't run away. Okay, let's go discover this mine. There we go. Hey, I got one of those too. Haha. Grab the way shrine. Oh, another quest.
You there, Outlander. I have a proposition. So I was right. You're a sword for hire. Excellent. My name is Marlo.
Hey, XDA. Welcome.
And I have a proposition for you. I need
you play this at
to
all?
Investigate what's going on in the Vasia Ditanat ebony mine. Piqued your interest, have I? Capital. My brother Benar and I share ownership of the mine, but I suspect he's hiding something from me. The little weasels even locked down the entrance. Only his personal guards are allowed inside. There are only 2 keys to the mine. Benar keeps one in our manor house. The other is carried by the mine's foreman, Nox. I want you to procure a key, either one, and then search the mine for any sign of mischief. Report back with your findings.
Roger, roger.
Somewhere in Balmora. Should be simple enough to pluck the key from his pockets. Or, if you prefer burglary, you could take my brother's key from the desk in his study. Our manor is just up the hill to the west of town.
Why don't you have a key to your own mine?
My dear brother prefers to keep our roles in the business separate. He runs the mine while I handle the finances. He doesn't interfere with my work, nor I his. That's the agreement. Oh, I have, but Benner tells me nothing. It's just secure more buyers and hire more workers. He gets dreadfully annoyed when I press him about my concerns. Like, why do we need so many miners? Even the townsfolk are starting to talk about that. You haven't heard the rumors? The cursed mine of Vasia Didanot, they call it.
Nice, fancy calf.
They go in, but they don't come out.
Well, let me show you the
Just
map real
inane
quick
ghost
here.
Stories, truth be told. But if the rumors persist, it could
Because a portion of Skyrim is in this game, but of course it's very different because it's supposed to be like 400 years before, 500 years. So let me pull up the map here. So we're now in Morrowind, which is way off to the northeast. And so you probably know that Skyrim is right over here. And so like the bulk of Skyrim, I think, is in this area that we don't really see in Elder Scrolls Online. But we do have East March and the Rift. So you will recognize Riften. And if we go in here, you'll kind of recognize this circular area here with the market in the middle. And if I go back to East March, we've got Windhelm up here. And something... There's another town here, I think. Fort Amal. I don't know if I remember that from Skyrim. So I guess point being that there is a lot of areas that have been played in other games are here. And probably if you played, I don't know if you played Oblivion, but right here in the middle is Cyrodiil. Now, what they did do is that this is the PvP area. So I'll just go ahead and explain this for your benefit. You may know this already. over here is the Daggerfall Covenant. This area over here. I am now in Ebonheart Pact, which I want to... Actually, now I'm going to get this mixed up. Well, one of these is Ebonheart Pact. I think it's this one. And then this is... Oh my gosh. I'm having a brain fart. And of course I can't use the... Okay. And Aldmeri Dominion. So, you know, when I first got this game from having played Skyrim, I didn't really want to join the Aldmeri Dominion. I don't remember the entire storyline related to that, but I seem to remember them being the bad guys in the quest that I played. So I just joined Daggerfall Covenant. It seemed cool. So my main guys are Daggerfall. So so Cyrodiil. Sadly, you can't see this because I haven't joined a campaign. I guess I should pick one. There's now two. Well, I guess you could call it three camp. There's 3 PvP modes now. Because they just added one in this expansion. Let's see. Oh, I can't join a campaign until I'm level 10, so it doesn't even show up. Okay, never mind. So the 3 alliances fight each other in Cyrodiil. And there are keeps in these little areas here that you capture. So it's possible for one of the alliances to overrun the entire thing. But really, one of the major goals is to take all of the 6 keeps that are right around the Imperial City. And if you do that, then the highest scoring person in the alliance, whoever that is, becomes the Emperor and gets a whole new skill line and a huge buff. Like they're very difficult to kill. So it's really interesting. I enjoy going in there and sieging down keeps and stuff. But then Imperial City is a DLC. So you actually don't get that with the main game. But I think there are a lot of there are different packages and stuff where you can get the DLCs in a pack. But Imperial City is a combined PvE and PvP, and there's quests and stuff that you can do in here. And it has the sewers and the city, but the city's been basically destroyed by Daedra. So presumably it gets rebuilt by the time Oblivion starts, because of course in Oblivion it looks beautiful. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Oh no, I don't want to zoom in that far. Yeah, so without joining a campaign I can't show you this, but like I can't remember the name of this place right now, but you would recognize it from Oblivion. This is what, Kvatch or something? No, that's Kvatch is in the Thieves Guild. Never mind. So there are DLCs. That was one of them. This is the Thieves Guild DLC area, which has a whole quest line, a whole skill line, and this whole new area, which is not big, especially compared to Oblivion, but it is a new area to explore. And the same with Dark Brotherhood. There's a new quest line and a new area to explore. But just for the main game, you take out Morrowind, unless you go ahead and get that. There's all this area here, all this area here, all this area here, and Cyrodiil to explore. It's pretty crazy. So my main character has a lot of stuff left to do over here. He's done almost everything in Daggerfall, and most of the stuff here in Auradon, but has a lot of more stuff to do over here. So, it's pretty crazy. Oh, one of the other DLCs is Orsinium, which is the orc home base. And it was a huge area. Before Morrowind came out, this was the biggest DLC area. So it's very cool. I've kind of lost way too much time in this game. Alright, anyway. Let's go up here and tag this Way Shrine. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. It is definitely an MMO. It is not Skyrim. But there's enough borrowed from it that I didn't have really any... I didn't have any major trouble until I got leveled up, and then I was like, okay, now what do I do with all this stuff?
I can't believe they want us to go outside the house to find Vea. You look like the traveling sort. In your excursions, have you perchance come upon a young dark elf named Vea? She went missing a couple of weeks ago, and her father desperately seeks any information regarding her whereabouts.
Okay.
That's a shame. Her father, Eris, the house counselor here in Balmora, promises that anyone who can find his daughter and return her safely to his side will be well rewarded. You should speak to Counselor Eris. He's opened the kin house to interview potential recruits. Freelancers, as it were. If you're interested, go speak to the counselor. The longer Vea remains missing, the more distressed Counselor Eris becomes. Counselor Eris can be found at the Redoran kin house, and do hurry. He's ever so troubled by our failure to locate young Vea. If he finds that an outsider can succeed where the house guard has failed, so be it. I have no issue with Counselor Eris seeking help. It's where he's decided to get that help that concerns me. House Redoran doesn't need outsiders to take care of its business. But who am I to question a house counselor? How can anyone not know about House Redoran? Is this some sort of Outlander ruse?
Everybody that I have talked to so far in Morrowind thinks that it is absurd that my character knows nothing about them. It's amazing.
Well, in that case, Redoran is the grandest of the great Dunmer houses. We champion the virtues of duty and piety, and we have a proud military tradition. Our house comes first in all things. I don't understand why Eris seeks outside help.
Okay, I'm gonna skip the rest of this. I wonder how many of the other houses also say that they're the greatest. Alright, let's continue here. I really need to get some experience before my buff run, or did it already? Let's see. It did. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm pretty close to level 6.
Please, this one needs to get out of here. Those cultists, they're insane.
All right, but keep your voice down. I'll be ready to leave soon enough. In the meantime, if anyone asks, you're just here to haul cargo.
Okay. That's the miner, right? Yes, okay.
What? Who? This one is just here to haul cargo. Cultists? This one said nothing about cultists. Perhaps you are thinking of another Khajiit. Look, Renaku just wants to leave all these crazy dark elves behind and find a safer mine to work in. The Shulk ore mine is cursed.
I was told if I didn't play Elder Scrolls 3 for me, not even get this game. Well, so just to be clear, Oblivion is a large expansion to Elder Scrolls Online. So no, I wouldn't say that at all. For instance, I have not played Morrowind. I actually installed it on my PC and installed the upgraded textures and everything, and I just ran out of time. Just had a lot of other stuff going on. So I'm going to enjoy it. I know just enough about the lore to kind of get some of the references. Okay, gather information. Let's run around and gather information. But no, I don't think that you need to have played Morrowind. That's probably the only...
Please, if you
Like-
just listen.
Take care of yourself, Father. You always were good at that.
Okay. And off he goes.
I'm in need of a strong set of legs, Traveler. And you look like one capable of protecting yourself. Will you aid an old Mer in one last task?
Yes, hold on. So... Yeah, I'm sure there are references here that I'm not getting. And I would have had I at least pushed through that main quest in Morrowind like I wanted to in Elder Scrolls 3, as you call it. So that kind of stinks. But I've been looking forward to a major expansion like this for a while, so I'm okay with it. And hopefully I will, have time to take a break and go at least touch a little bit of Elder Scrolls 3.
I have an obligation to my family. No, a duty of utmost importance. But I have grown too feeble to fulfill it. If you would take this memory stone to the few places of significance in my life, I will pay you well.
Okay.
It allows one to archive memories for future generations. I hope to do this for my children, who have grown estranged. Invoke my stone at the locations I've marked on your map, and the memories I wish to archive will manifest.
Cool.
I thank you for your aid. Fewer than ever are willing to aid their elders in these troubled times. Now I suppose the distance with my children is my fault, not theirs.
Alright. I'm still trying to push Divine Inquiries. Okay, so I still need to be looking around for information. Talk to the barmaid.
I love seeing new faces. For a while, it was just the same old miners and the occasional traveling merchant. Thought Caroline might have to shut this place down. Look at me talking your ears off. What can I get you? At first, I assumed it was the usual house squabbles. Redoran and Hlalu arguments can get pretty heated. Then I thought maybe the Ashlanders were scaring people off. But after that proclamation... No, I'd rather not talk about that with a stranger. I like the color of your gold, Outlander. Just between us, I heard the House Guard shut down the Shulk ore mine. Something to do with violent cultists who attacked the miners and took over the place. Even got the crew chief, or so I heard.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I want one of those lamps for my virtual Elder Scrolls Online house. It's very bright. There's the huge volcano. Like I said, if I had played Morrowind, that huge volcano would have more meaning to me. I know it would, but I haven't, so... was that all the information I needed to get? Let me check my, Yeah. Oh, okay. Find the crew chief. Alright. Let's go find the crew chief.